What's going on, everybody? Super Sand here, coming at you with another shoutcast. It's going to be Commando Elite on Alpha Team versus Point Blank Alpha on Bravo Team. It looks like we're going to be playing Oil Rush, best of 9, noon with Overcast. Just waiting on them to get the go. I was the last one in the lobby. I had to get set up and get myself all situated and whatnot. Just got home. So, here we are. We are going to be seeing the first actual regular season game of Season 7 right here. The other games were preseason matches. So, as soon as these guys get going, we're ready to get rolling. We're going to be seeing Titan here. We got a 2.6 win-loss with a 1.3 KD. Looks like he's mostly a drone operator on this account. It's fairly new. It's just Prestige 2 level 10. Then we've got Psychotic, which is TSS Psychotic. 2.2 and a 1.4. Still relatively new as well, but looks like he is one of their assaults. Corporal Toma, we all know Corporal Toma, excuse me. And looks like he's artillery and predator main from what it looks like here. So 2.7 win-loss with a 1.6 KD. Kid Tech, my man with a plan as well from the All-Star team. Prestige 30 with a 3.7 win-loss and a 1.9 KD, 1.9 on artillery, and 1.2 on scout. He loves running that drone pilot on scout, I tell you. Makes it annoying to move around. Message from Yayo. Not right now, obviously. But maybe at some point there, Yayo. Yayo. And a new team as well. The other team is, previously, competed members of the league, and with that, these guys are new. Commando Elite is a new team that we're seeing come into the scene here. We've got Tommy, who is the captain of this team. He has got a 1.4 with a 1.0 KD. Let's see. There we go. Get that up and going. So, back to what I was saying. And Li Zing Pao is also a member of this squad. He has got a 2.0 with a 1.9. Runs point man and scout and pred and some disruptor as well. So mostly assault out of him, it seems. Chip Hazard ran into him multiple times. He is a toxic. Well, he ran toxic whenever he was against me. It looks like he runs scout, predator, and ranger. I'd imagine we'll be seeing a drone out of him from what I was seeing whenever I was running against him. 1.5 win-loss ratio with a 1.2 KD. And Bear Slayer with a 1.2 with a 2.1, excuse me, win-loss ratio with a 2.3 KD. Runs Predator and Ranger and Sentinel from the looks of it. So I'd imagine he'll be a kind of a mix it up kind of guy if he feels like running a long range or if he feels like running the assault. Depends on how he's feeling at the time, I suppose, and also situational. But he's got decent KDs on those with a 2, being over a 2.0. So, again, we're just waiting on these guys to get rolling, and there it goes. We are ready to roll. Game on, everybody. So, how's everybody doing today? I was actually supposed to do this one last night, but it didn't get confirmed in time, so therefore, we did it today. I still managed to get home in time to, set up for it. We're going to be seeing Titan on the Toxic and Psychotic on an Assault. He's going to be taking Tech with Fighting Spirit. Corporal Toma, I'd imagine, what's he going to be doing? Fred, maybe? Predator, I got it right, and Scout out of Kid Tech with Thermal Vision. Tech, Point Man, Toxic, and Predator out of the boys of Commando Elite. Looks like it's going to be a 1 drone situation on their side versus a 2 drone situation on the other. Both are running thermals on their team and thermals out of the Toxic from Commando Elite. Steady hands on all 3 of the other members, though, of Commando Elite. So let's see how this is going to play out. But this is round number 1, ladies and gentlemen. This is Point Blank Gaming Alpha over here. That is the blue team. And then the other team over here, red, is Commando Elite. And this is going to be interesting. I've never seen either one of these teams really play, except for I've seen Titan and Toma and them play, but I haven't seen Commando Elite play. So we've got both of the assaults coming up through the middle. Tommy right behind them. Drone stops, gets tech, so he is down and now going to be moving forward with the rest of these guys. Psychotic, Toma, and Titan, all three running together as well, leaving Kid Tech back in the back right in the woods, kind of keeping eyes on that access point, going for the flank. But both teams now have no intel, just going off of sight, but these guys are moving in real close. Li Xing is going to be right there in front of Psychotic. Here comes, they got him marked, he takes shots, but he is behind a rock, not going to be catching shots, but is going to be pushed out. Here comes the Toxic down on top of him. Grenade comes out, hits a tree, and falls short of its target. Point, ooh, lots of shots coming into the Tech. Kid Tech on that flank, though, takes out Li Xing. He is now down. Point Man is out of the fight. Tommy with that 9x19 opens up as Psychotic moves back. Now Bear Slayer over here is taking shots with that Predator. He does not have any damage on him. Does he know that Kid Tech is still back here on the flank, though? He's moving over here closer to the Li Xing. He is now marked. Pushes over towards Chip. He's taking shots from Psychotic as he moves away. Tommy's moving up. Get another bird's eye view here before I lose focus on what's going on. And Corporal Toma with an M16 headshots Tommy. He is now down. Toxic is now putting shots at Corporal Toma. He is being taking damage. In moves Psychotic and Titan. And Titan takes out Bear Slayer. Toma takes out Hazard. Round 1 goes to Point Blank Gaming. What's up, Natural Born Killer? How many shoutcasts today? Just this one at the moment, my man. Just the one right now. What's going on, Griff? How's it going, buddy? This is the only one I've had set up. I've had another guy in the messages ask me to shoutcast for him, but I don't know what time that will be. I haven't looked into it just yet. So we'll see. Bear Slayer, here comes the mix up out of him. He's coming out with the Ranger with severe wounds. Toxic is going to be running steady hands and also steady hands out of Chip Hazard. No thermals from these boys. Kid Tech with thermals on that scout, and Titan with the Toxic has thermal vision as well. Formal Toma comes out with the Assassin with a quick getaway, looking for some fast flanks here, ladies and gentlemen. I like it. So now round number 2. We are moving on here. Tank gets blown up, so nothing like that's going to be blown up and getting any cheesy kills. Bear Slayer was going high, possibly could be looking for the early spawn snipes. Let's see if he takes any shots at anybody. Doesn't look like it. Looks like these boys ran out of his line of sight, and he's going to be looking for different angles here. And all the way in the back, he's not moving. He's staying on that hillside in the back. In the back. I find myself, you know, repeating words, and it drives me nuts. Li Xing moves up kind of far ahead of everybody else. Not liking that. He's going to be overwhelmed pretty quickly if Titan gets an idea of where he's sitting. Oh, speaking of Titan, here he comes. I don't think he knows that Lee's sitting there. If he doesn't, he should leave. He gets marked by that gas. Lee is right there on the other side of the rock from him. Look at Titan. Just right there on the other side of the rock from this Point Man. Point Man should have heard him come up, but is like just unsure of his location. God, if he were just come around the rock, he'd see him. Is he gonna see him now? No, and Toma with the Assassin gets Chip Hazard in the back. Still just does not know he's there. Could easily get an easy pick off of him right now. So now these guys have moved back just a little bit to try and find Toma. But Lee still just doesn't know, and he rotates back to try and help out Tommy. Scout drone is taking shots and not being taken out just yet, though. Now Lee is being pushed down by Titan. He is going to be opened up by the urban MDR, or the MDR itself. Lee gets away behind a rock, does not get taken out just yet. You haven't seen one of my Shoutcaster streams since season 6? Yeah, man, I've been taking it easy, trying to get a little bit of fun in. I haven't been streaming too much. So now it's a 2v4. Lee is hurt over here on the other side of this rock from Psychotic and Titan. Still has Bear Slayer out here on the back rock, but Toma from the back of their spawn is going to be moving in, and he's going to be hitting him in the back really soon. Unless Bear Slayer hears him coming, Titan takes out Lee and is now just the point man, or the Ranger left. Toma's on his back, gas comes out, he's marked, and Toma from the back takes him out. Bear Slayer taken out by the assassin from the back, just as predicted. 2-0 is your score at the moment. What's going on, Chairman? What's up, Castro? What's going on? Hey, Brad. How you doing? Hope everybody's enjoying their Sunday. If you work tomorrow and you're off today like me, I'm sure you're dreading it, but it is what it is. Adulting sucks. Can I get an amen? Amen. I hear you. Witness. Disruptor coming out of the Commando Elite team. Steady hands on all. No, not that one. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what really grinds my gears? Teams that don't take thermals, at least thermals, on their drones. Really grinds my gears. Moving on. Here we go. Commando Elite has steady hands on all of their classes. Bear Slayer is over here on the far reaches of the map, running the yellow line on a flank. Psychotic, Titan, Toma, and Kid Tech are spread pretty widely across the map. Psychotic's going to be moving right up through the middle. Kid and Titan is going to be going into the barn. Psychotic is by himself, could potentially get overwhelmed here. Decides to push back a little bit though, but Toma over here. Toma, how you doing, buddy? Zoom in real fast here. Toma on the flank. I want to see this. Let's go. Once he gets some marks, he's going to be moving in real quick here. So the Disruptor of all things, is really low on health. Psychotic, who's being shot at by at least 2 people, is full health. And here's Chip Hazard. He is marked, and he is going to be pushed by Corporal Toma. He has no idea. He is running the other way. No line of sight whatsoever. No help from his drone. Here comes the push, and Toma opens up, bursting him with the Vector. He gets away behind the oil rig so far, but Psychotic there on Tommy with that Disruptor out of the way. He is now going to be able to push in with clarity. Bear Slayer takes like Psychotic, though. It is down to being a 3v3. Nades are being thrown. Zing is going all over the place trying to avoid him. He is now marked. Toma opens up on him. He's got 2 people on Zing. Zing better zoom when he should zag. He doesn't know where to go. He is in a corner, literally. And here comes Titan moving in. Point Man opens up on him as well. Lots of nades being thrown. Toma real close to Zing, is going to go around on the back side. I don't think he quite knew where he was sitting, but he came around anyways, and here he came around and got Bear Slayer as well. Ladies and gentlemen, 3-0 is your score now. Point Blank Gaming Alpha just coming in from all sides. What's going on, Oscar? Hey, Striker, what's going on, my man? Yeah, this is going quick, unfortunately. And again, ladies and gentlemen, God, give me a drone with some thermals. Tommy. 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 No thermals. Boys, you gotta run thermals on your drones, man. You can only rely so much on the colors of the landscape, man. The foliage is gonna hide these guys. I mean, I don't mean to preach, because I know you guys are, you know, seasoned players of the game, but thermals go a long way in terms of finding out where these guys are and, you know, help your tactics on where to move across the map. But you do you, man. You do you, boys. Steady hands is good. Only so much. Alright, again, the boys of Point Blank Gaming are going to be moving out pretty spread wide. Psychotic takes up the mid with his disruptor. Toma running into Bear Slayer really soon. Does he know he is there, though? Takes shots at the barrel. Barrel gets blown up. Nobody there. Bear Slayer is marked. He's going to be running out further into the wilderness. Gets a few shots on him with the Vector, but now Scout Drone is going to be seeing Toma moving around. Was he marked? I don't think he was marked. That Scout Drone failed in his objective to get him marked. And now these guys are going to be pushed by Toma, but they're going to be running away from this situation. See what's going on mid. Tommy is being opened up on. He is marked. He is being shot at by Kid Tech and Psychotic. But now all four, no, not all four. Where's the other guy? Titan over here, Titan, and Toma takes out Lee. Titan's over here on the flank, waiting for these guys to rotate back. Psychotic with the TAR-21 takes out Tommy. Bear Slayer gets taken out by the MDR. Everybody just putting in some kills and work here. Now MDR Titan opens up. Psychotic with the shots from the back, takes him out, helping out. 4-0 is your score. Come on, boys, run some thermals this last round. Come on. You can only do it so long before you have to kind of reevaluate your strategy. Come on, boys. Let's see some thermal action. These guys are just trying to gun them, you know, outgun them, but the intel is getting them heavily here. They're reevaluating their strategy right now. They're all fighting over who they or what they should run. Steady hands again. So 2 thermals, 2 quick getaways from Point Blank Gaming versus steady hands on all 4 of these guys on the other side of the on the opposition side. Well, game point, everybody. Unless something very miraculous happens for Commando Elite, just judging off of their perk choices, I'd say this is going to be a quick round as well, ladies and gentlemen. We haven't even seen the access point come up, I don't think. The intel has just been heavily in Point Blank Alpha's gaming, or favor. Lord, help me. Well, let's just sit here and watch the overview here. Psychotic with the Predator, and Titan has switched over to a Toxic. Pings are coming out from Kid Tech. Scout is going to be finding Lee there with the Disruptor. Psychotic is going to be moving up on that intel. Should be disrupted very soon. And now Lee is going to be pushed back by the Toxic of Titan. Bear Slayer again way over there on the right side on that flank. Toma and Kid Tech as well over here. Looks like Chip Hazard could be the one watching for that flank. He is. He's watching for it. Happened one too many times. Yeah, Striker. I've faced these guys before. They're not bad players. They're just making bad choices, right? Bad choices. They'll learn from it. This is just their first game. They'll learn. I imagine this will be one of those teams we'll see improve throughout the season. And I hope they do, because I don't like seeing teams get 5-0'd, from experience. But it is what it is. It happens. It may just not be their favorite map. It may just be they're having a bad day. Who knows? But here comes the mortars in on Psychotic, pushed forward. Takes a few hits, but he is taking shots from Lee with that R21, and Tommy Gaffano with the SR takes him out. Psychotic, first to fall in this final round, game point. Titan's taking refuge behind this rock and is going to be pushing back. Toma and Kid Tech both come in to reinforce his position. Chip is still over there looking for that flank coming in, but is not going to be seeing it. Tommy Gaffano marked, and here comes the Toxic down on top of Lee, pushing him out, continuing to peck around on his health. Toma, Titan, and Kid Tech, all three just trying to hold their positions. Toma, I think, is going to be looking for the flank through the mid here, knowing that Bear Slayer and Tommy are all over there on that side. Here comes Toma, right on the Chip Hazard. And, oh my god, they trade. Chip Hazard, right at the last second, must have heard Toma pushing in. And now, Zing is going to be moving in as well. He's going to be disrupting. Mortars from Commando Elite are coming out. Here comes the grenades. Here comes one, and oh my god, he's right on the edge of it. That was close. Almost get taken out by the nade from Lee. And now Kid Tech. Kid Tech has got a little bit of damage on him, and Titan as well has some damage on him. Here comes the revive onto the scout of the Commando team, and now it is down to being a 4v2. Will we be seeing these guys actually make a comeback? Shame on me for counting them out. Shame on them for running terrible perks, though. So now Titan is going to be out of his drone finally, and Lee decides to stop where he's at. Titan has been marked and is disrupted over here. Is going to be shot in the back by Bear Slayer, and now it is all up to Kid Tech, and Kid Tech gets taken out. Man, all right. These guys refuse to get swept. That's good. I like it. Good on them. Good on them. What's going on, Inhuman? Hey, Dwight, what's going on, man? Long time no see. Oh yeah, they can play. Ah, man, I wouldn't dare say anything bad about them. They put up a heck of a fight, man. Good stuff out of them. I ran into them a few times. Jimzo, what's going on? Only just lurking by, but the commentary has me hooked. Good stuff, dude. That's what I'm talking about. I like it. I like doing this shoutcasting stuff probably just a little bit more than I actually like playing competitive. I don't know what it is. It's just exciting. You know, it allows me to bring out my radio voice. My radio voice. So, again, it's still game point, but these boys from Commando Elite just came out of nowhere and used the steady hands to their advantage and outgunned them, which is what they've been trying to do this entire match. Like, I'm floored. They got some good surrounds on those guys and picked them off one by one as they moved across the map. Just about had the 5-0 though, man. Just about. They only had one death on their side that last game. That was just the scout, and that disruptor pushed in and really put in some work on that. So good on them, good on them. Kid Tech is in the back, probably going to be droning out and then moving across the backside of the barn. Toma, I'm surprised, hasn't done that already. But he's trying to stick close to that mid, but still try to run across the flank. I don't know if any of these guys have eyes on him, but Bear Slayer, again, over here on the other side of the road from him. That's his side of the flank, and here comes the scout. The scout is going to be seeing him moving. He is now marked. Gaffano pushing up. Psychotic. Where's Psychotic's view? I want to see Psychotic's view. He is behind a rock. Okay, every single one of these guys has pushed away from that area to relocate, trying to kind of basically, I think they were just cutting them off from that access point side. Going to try and use that to their advantage. There's Toma on the left side, as I see. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Mines come down from both sides. I think they finally heard him. But Lee not running that safety first. Could he? Nope, they stopped short. I think. Uh-oh, here it go, here. Oh. These mines, that mine placement right there is just dirty. Those guys come around to peek. That is going to be bad. Assassin doing some good work. Titan takes out Lee from range through the or as he goes across the road. Good shots from the MDR out of him. And now Bear Slayer and Chip and Tommy both know where Titan's sitting, but they... Oh, and Corporal Thomas found out on the flank. Putting shots onto him, and Tommy gets taken out by the Vector, but right at the last second, I thought for sure that that was going to be the mine that got him. Toma on the flank again, kicks out Chip Hazard, is down to just being a battle-raged Bear Slayer on the Pred. Tries to go for the revive, possibly on Chip, but he's going to have Toma right there on him. M16 opens up, and he's... Oh, and he takes him out! Toma's taken out by the Predator. Full health still from the Predator, gets tagged by the MK17 from Psychotic. Bear Slayer again takes out Titan now, and Kid Tech takes him out with the MDR. I thought for sure Bear Slayer was going to come out with a miraculous clutch. But, oh well, that is what it is. GG's, your score is 5-1 Point Blank Gaming Alpha. Toma coming out with an 11-2 game with that assassin, absolutely coming out and just being dirty with it. So GG's again. Let's make sure. Let's you know, congratulate these guys and, you know, give them a hand for, you know, coming to the league, putting on a show. Let's hope that they, you know, learn a little bit from this and bring something new to the table next time that they play. I'll look forward to it. If they ask me to shoutcast, I definitely will. So GG's out of both teams. As I said, thank you everybody for coming out and hanging out. I will just go ahead and say what's going on, Rico, what's going on, Neverin, what's going on, Alchemy. Thank you everybody for coming out. If you're a new sub, appreciate you. Thank you for coming out and hanging out. But that was the game, as quick as it was. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed the commentary. If you like it, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, because sometimes YouTube sucks like that they don't send it out. And come back and see me again. Until then, this is Super Saiyan. I'm out.